All right. Welcome to another episode of Outside the Box. Please pardon my voice. I'm feeling better, but I wasn't doing too good. Piper, again, doesn't have anything to unbox, but I would like to urge you all to check out her Etsy store, the Hobby Steed. Anyway, we didn't have an episode last month just because I didn't get a box last month. And the one before that, the sound cut out. I'm not able to do this one live because my computer died. So, the usual assortment of technical problems has gotten even bigger. So I'm recording on my phone and I'm going to do my best to get this uploaded. So thank you for patiently waiting with us. Now today, I have 3 boxes. Yeah, that's right, 3 boxes. We'll be going over my Geek box, Lootcrate, and DC Legion of Collectors. So, let's start with the new one. We have my Geek box. Now, I actually ordered this one for October because I was skipping the October Lootcrate, but it did not arrive till November. I used a discount code that gets me a free San Diego exclusive pop. That apparently is on backorder. I don't know how you backorder convention exclusive, but okay. But I will say the box ended up pretty sizable compared to your average loot crate. But if you open it up, take a look inside, it's about as empty as a potato chip bag. But hey, it's not about the volume. Maybe they just have larger normal boxes. So let's take a look at the quality of goods inside. Now the price is comparable to Lootcrate. It does take longer to ship because they are UK based. So hey, if you're in the UK or anywhere in Europe, it'll get to you a lot quicker than it did to me. So, start off, strong start. It has a shirt. Big popular thing to do with most of these boxes, and it is okay. Now this one took me a little bit to get, I have to say, but now I love it. It's the Live Long and Prosper gesture as seen by X-Ray. So the irony of Live Long being done in a skeleton hand. On the small side, we have Marvel shoelaces. You'll remember in a previous episode, Piper and I unboxed some of these in a loot crate once. But those were in black and white. These are in color, so you can actually recognize characters. Yes! So these actually make them Marvel shoelaces and not oddly graded. Is that cap shield? So, let's see if I can't... if my camera can pick up on that. Now this is nice. I love this. Now, people did unbox different ones, I think. I'm not sure. But I've got Black Manta, major villain to Aquaman from Justice League Throne of Atlantis. This is a DC collectibles, so DC Direct. I think is what they used to be known as. I don't know if they still are. But yeah, high-end collector figure. Well, I wouldn't say high-end, but you get the idea. It's not your typical toy store, give it to a 7-year-old. It's designed for the collector's market. I do like the detail. It is on about the tall side. Still short of the foot-long figures, but yeah. Very, very impressive. There's also a first issue of Pandorica, the exclusive prequel to the hit movie Turncoat Trial of Noose. I have not heard of Pandorica, but I am interested. The interior is black and white. But I do like the art style. So So this should be interesting. It's the Film Label. I've never heard of that publisher, but it would make sense if they're putting out prequels to movies. And then we have a Sonic the Hedgehog print. This is on a nice cardstock, semi-gloss. So yeah. And that's all that's in it. Alright. Which brings us to Lootcrate. Now, I had a good customer service I forgot to talk about on the last episode I did. When it comes to the Lootcrate, they do have membership cards that are supposed to come with your third consecutive box. I didn't think, I've been getting them for a while. Never got my card, didn't worry about it because I didn't know what they're good for. They did have a subscriber-only contest where you actually had to put in your looter number, and you cannot get that off your account. You can only get that off the membership card. So I contacted their customer service. Unfortunately, we're not in time for me to enter that contest, but they got to me quite quickly. I'm, of course, covering up my looter number, but yeah. So I have my looter card. It was no trouble at all. Excuse me. Now for the November theme, we have magical. So let's see what we have inside. Alright, we of course have the magazine with instructions on what to do with the box. I'll play with that later. Let's see here. They go over some of the items in there. You've got ads for other boxes, some stuff, quizzes, your usual, crosswords. So, all in all, pretty good. There is a coin trick in here, a holiday gift guide. And apparently, Lootcrate now has a Sanrio small gift crate. Okay. So let's get to the items in the box. I'm going to save that for last because that's one of the better items. But first, let's start off. We have a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them t-shirt. Become an Obliviator. Recruiting now. Every half moon of the month. Fantastic Beasts is supposed to be in the Harry Potter universe from what I understand, but stars a different character. Then, let's see if I can find out more info on this next item real quick. Sorry. Okay. The night is dark. Apparently this, and full of terrors, it says on the back. This is a Game of Thrones journal, so it's blank on the inside. I'm going to see about getting this plastic open. I probably should have done that before recording, but hopefully we just consider this unpolished charm. Yeah. There. Here we go. Now the edges of the pages are in red. There's an elastic to keep it closed, a red ribbon bookmark, and the blank diary pages, of course, that have dates, memo number, spots, day of the weeks to cross off, and weather types to cross off, as well as some information about Lysandra, who I'm guessing is a character on the show. I am not into the Game of Thrones fandom, but I am enjoying the journal. Alright. We have a crossover movie comic by Boom Studios. It's Big Trouble in Little China meets Escape from New York. So, yeah. Boom Studios. It's one of 6, so it's a limited issue miniseries. And we only get the first one. The line work is clean, simple, uncluttered, bright coloring. But the layouts do look well done. Of course, we have the pen, which is supposed to unlock the, Imperial Edition upgrade for the Elder Scrolls Online. You must own the Elder Scrolls Online for PC or Mac to use the free upgrade code. If you do not, please purchase it before following the steps below, which to me, okay, y'all know I'm not a big fan of the digital loot. It's a nice little bonus. I never include it in the value. I was impressed with the World of Warcraft one and things like that, but this to me is a big no-no if you are going to do digital loot. I only have a couple of big no-nos. It's not the biggest, but don't require a purchase to even be able to enjoy the bonus digital content. The idea is it's supposed to be a teaser to get people to buy. People aren't going to buy just to download. They're going to download and then decide. My other is, when dealing with indie developers, never ask them to give you codes for your game for free because it's great exposure. There is one crate service that I've heard rumors done that. Nothing I can confirm. We did remove them from the links, but I am not going to say anything else without a more positive confirmation. So, anyway, we have the big winner item out of the crate. We have a Doctor Strange Q-Fig. I love the Q-Figs, Q-Pops, whatever name they go by. I love these things. I know Muhammad Hawk of Hawk Studios, Apple Geeks fame, for those who remember him from his webcomic days, has done quite a few of their sculpts, so if the style seems familiar on these things, well, that's probably why. So, yeah, I've been following his stuff before he even worked with QMX. So, yeah, they made a real great choice hiring him. Now, I don't know if this is one of his sculpts, but it would not surprise me. Now, let's get the box closed and look at this. Now, we have a nice, good action pose here. We've got some translucent plastic for the spell he's casting. It's definitely the movie version of the character. At least it looks that way to me because we don't have the points on the caped collar. If we turn it right side up, they did this. They put up some sort of printing on there, which of course looks like the windows in the famed Sanctum Sanctorum. So yeah, this is going to go great with my Deadpool, Harley Quinn, and Batman ones. So, yeah. Now, the box. Now, this one, like most, it's just a simple flip it inside and out. That's not always the case. The one we lost audio on, it turned into a car. So, alright. Let's get these flaps there. There we go. It looks like an alchemist or sorcerer's shelf of supplies. This is magical on the back. And all of that, so that's pretty cool. Alright, and now, Legion of Collectors. Now, this is a massive box. Take a look. It's taller than my head. Alright. So, let's see why this is bigger than their normal box. I'd say it's twice as tall. Okay, we start off with the usual patch and pin that is in pretty much all the Powered by Funko boxes. And we have Bane. Now, I forgot to mention this. The theme for this one is villains, and there was no particular theme that I'm aware of for my Geek box. So this is villains. So we've got Riddler for the pin. Alright. Now when we open up inside, we do have the advertisement for the next one, which goes out in January. DC Legacy. So I've been seeing a lot of stuff having to do with the classic incarnations of the characters. And according to Funko's own teasers, the Pop is a character who has never been a Pop before. So, and we've got bits about the items inside. Alright, we have, let's see here, the issue is, we have Batman 232 with a Funko exclusive variant cover. Although why it says 23.2 up here and 232 on there, I don't know, but alright, we have a Two-Face Adorbs. And here we have a Joker mug. Now let's open this up to see inside. There we go. Now capacity's not bad. It's a little larger than your standard, but not what I would consider oversized. Of course, I tend to drink a lot of coffee. This crazed look looks like it's perfectly caffeinated. Yeah, all in all, I do have to say I like how they painted with the glaze. Quality seems okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst. I would put it on par with the Venom mug that I got from Lootcrate. So this is definitely going in my collection and getting used. And of course, we have a Joker hat. Take me out to the ball game. Sorry, I'm thinking back to the pilot episode of the 66 Batman series. And for those of you who don't know what I'm referring to, just watch it and you'll see why baseball and Joker go together on that. And finally, that brings us to the Pop. We have Catwoman, classic old school purple costume. There we go. And she's got her whip. She's got green cape. She did sport that for quite a while, and so since this is a throwback version, it's probably going to go really well with whoever's in next month's, because Legacy, the older versions of the characters, yeah, I can see those going along together real good. Now, I did a few months ago, and I've just been kind of following it along. I stumbled across something in the Funko Pop UK community forums, since I like to try to add boxes that ship to the U.S., and some of them are based in the UK. That's been a good source for them. But apparently, exclusives for boxes like Lootcrate. Lootcrate's not the only one. It's just the one I've seen the most of. This is what I've seen the most of. Apparently, the group has fun putting exclusive in quotes because they can tend to pick these items up at certain retail locations and not ones to deal in used merchandise. Either Tesco's and B&M are the two of the chains most listed. I've talked to QMX and Funko because a lot of their items are the ones on shelves. I've gotten no reply from Funko. QMX has said, that they haven't been selling their exclusives outside the boxes. So basically, the prevailing theory is because you are paying $20 for $40 retail worth of items, that actually fits within the average retail markup's about 55%, and that's before you throw in discounts on that. So it is conceivable that a place could turn a profit just by ordering a ton of boxes, opening them all up, and sticking the items on the shelves. I would consider that a little shady, but not on the part of the retailer. There's nothing really Funko, QMX, Lootcrate, or any of the services could do. If there's an exclusive you missed out on, your best bet is to see if you've got a British buddy who can stop by and see they have them. Alright, I will give you more if anything else develops on that, but I think I've hit a dead end. Alright, you can find me at The Leaky Mind on Twitter. You can find Piper at Fizzgiggity, FYZZGIGGIDY. Make sure you check out the Popcorn Pod. She's still appearing on that. Also check out, if you go to Etsy, search for the store The Hobby Steed. You can find some great Christmas items, and definitely check out her Gotham Babies tiles. Those are so cute. Alright, until later then, remember to think outside the box.